Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well at home and studying as well and enjoying the holidays. Yesterday we have done the capitals, the states, the union territories, right? And I hope you have learned those 14 states and capitals which I have given you to learn. Okay, that's nice. So today we are going to start with a new topic, that is the President of India. We are covering today two topics. That is, the first one is the President of India and the second is classical dances of India. Fine. First I will make you sure that you know all the 14 presidents of India. Okay, so I want to ask you that who is the President of India now in today? If I say in today scenario, who is the present President of India? If you don't know, ask your parents, and I will be asking this question in the video conferencing. And if not, and then I will be telling you the answer then. Okay, and I will be discussing the 14 presidents of India in this video, and I hope you will get to know all the 14 presidents. Thereafter, I will be showing you the classical dances of India. In various parts of India, we are having different dances of different states. Fine. So for that, I'll be giving you the introduction later on. First, we will be doing the President of India. So my first question is, who is a president? Now, we all know who is the prime minister. Okay, one thing more. Who is the prime minister of India? Present prime minister. I think all of you know because due to corona, he's coming on the TV like regularly basis on the regular basis. So, any idea who is the prime minister of India? Yes, Narendra Modi. Okay, so your task is you have to find out who is the present president of India. Okay, who is the president of India? President is basically a commander in chief of the army forces. Right, he is basically a commander in chief of the armed forces. So, moving further, now I'll show you the presidents of India. Okay, here I begin. Here is your second topic, that is the presidents of India. So here you can see, as you can see, there is a photograph of many presidents of India, and maybe you might know some of them or you may not know one of them also. So here is the photos. Now first we are going to do the introduction, that who is a president. Right, so who is the president? Basically, first you can see here on the right hand side, he is Ramnath Kovind. Okay, I'll not tell you who is he. Fine. In the second picture, he is Pranav Mukherjee. He is the 13th president of India. Okay, so now before starting the questions, we will be studying this. The president of India, we call it as Bharat ke Rashtrapati. He is the ceremonial head of state of India and the commander in chief of the Indian armed forces. What I told you, he is the commander in chief of the Indian armed forces. Okay, now moving further, what you have to do is how well you know about the presidents of India, and you have to tick the correct option. Okay, I'll discuss the questions and I'll tick the answers to that. Fine. Okay, first question, who was the first vice president of India? Who was the first vice president of India to become the president of the country? Your options are A. Rajendra Prasad, B. S. Radhakrishnan, C. Zakir Hussain, D. Krishan Kant. So I'm repeating the question, who was the first vice president of India to become the president of the country? Who was first? First he was the vice president, then he became the president. Any Any guesses? Yes, he is S. Radha Krishnan. Okay, he is S. Radha Krishnan, and S. Radha Krishnan was a second president of India, and his tenure was from May 1962 to 1967. Okay, for 5 years only he was into the tenureship of the president. Next, second question. Who was the first president of India? S. Radhakrishnan, Rajendra Prasad, V.V. Giri, or Jawaharlal Nehru? Yes, Rajendra Prasad. So he was the first president of India, and his tenure period was January 1950 to May 1962. He was a president for 12 years. Okay, he was the first president who was there for 12 years. Next, who served as the governor of Bihar before assuming charge as president of India? First option is Pratibha Patil, second is Jail Singh, third is APJ Abdul Kalam, and fourth is Ramnath Kovind. Its answer is Ramnath Kovind, and he is the 14th president of India, and his tenure is July 2017 till now. Right. Next is, who was the only woman to serve as president of India? Who was the only woman to serve as a president of India? Who was she? Pratibha Patil, Meera Kumar, Indira Gandhi, or Sheila Dikshit? Yes, she is Pratibha Patil. Pratibha Patil was the 12th president. Okay, she was the 12th president of India, and she served for India as a president from 2007 to 2012. Right? Next, who took over as president immediately after our first woman president? Who took? First, S. Radhakrishnan, Jail Singh, Pranab Mukherjee, or APJ Abdul Kalam? It's Pranab Mukherjee. Right. Okay. So he is Pranab Mukherjee. Pranab Mukherjee is the 13th president, and his tenure period was from July 2012 to July 2017. Next, the last question. Which former president of India was also known as a famous scientist? APJ Abdul Kalam, S. Radhakrishnan, Pranab Mukherjee, or Shankar Dayal Sharma? Yes, APJ Abdul Kalam. He was the 11th president of India, and his tenure period was from 2002 to 2007. Right? Okay. So now I will be showing you a small video in which there is a list of all the 13 presidents, what are their tenure period, and who is who, like first president, second president. So all are mentioned in that video. Okay, so you will get to know that who was the first president, who was the second president, right? So are you ready to see that video? So here we begin. Okay, so here is the video now. Okay, so you got to know the all the 13 presidents in this video, right? And the 14th one, I told you to find out who is he, who is the present president. The present president is the only 14th president of India. So it's your task to find out who is our 14th president of India. Now coming to the classical dance of India. Fine. Now every state, I told you that they have their own dance. Every state, like in Punjab we have Bhangra, right? So similarly, in every state we are having the dances. Fine. So we are going to study about the classical dances of India. In every part we have that, and we will be studying for that. Fine. I will be showing you the pictures, and with this I will be giving you the name of the dance. Okay, so what is your task? You have to identify from which state or from which part of India that dance came, right? So this is your task. So are you ready for that? Okay, so we will be doing that now. So here is the classical dances of India, the third topic in your GK book. Okay, so here you can see the various classical dances of India, right? So we are beginning with that topic. First, I'll introduce that what is a classical dance, right? So what is a classical dance? Indian classical dance or Shastriya Devesh is an umbrella term for various performance arts rooted in religious Hindu music theatre styles whose theory and practice can be traced to the Sanskrit text Natya Shastra. Okay, so umbrella term means, like we can say na, synonyms coming from that branch. Okay, like in dance we are having hip hop, classical and modern, like that. So similarly, Indian classical dance is an umbrella term for various performance art roots in the religious Hindu musical theatre. So here you can see two dance forms, here this and this. So can you guess which are these two dances? No. Okay, no issues. Now in the next, see. Now what is your task? There are 8 classical dances of India. Okay, what you have to do is you have to identify to which state or area they belong, right? Like, we are starting with the first one. See. First one. Any guesses? Okay, I'll give you the name of the dance. Maybe then you can guess that from which state or area they belong. Bharatnatyam. Any guesses? Yes, it belongs to Tamil Nadu. Okay, coming to the second one. Which dance is it? Odissi. So, as the name suggests, from where it belongs? Yeah, students, you can guess because it's very easy. That is Odisha or Odisha. Okay, now the third one, that is Kathak. Kathak belongs to Uttar Pradesh. Okay, North India. Kathak belongs to Uttar Pradesh and it comes in North India. Right. Coming to the fourth one. See this. This is Manipuri. As the name suggests, yes, it's very easy for you. It is Manipur. Very good. Next, Satriya. Any guesses? Yes, it is from Assam. Okay, next. Oh my god, it's a very common picture, and if you guess it, I think you should guess it. This is Kathakali, and Kathakali is very common in Kerala. Good. Okay, now coming to the seventh one. Seventh one is Kuchipudi. Any guesses? No? Okay, I'll show you the answer. Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Next, last, this is Mohiniyattam. From which state it can be? It is also from Kerala, right? So there are 8 classical dances which I have shown you, right? And you have also identified some of them, and some of them you have not identified, but it's okay. But now you got to know the 8 classical dances of India. Okay, so with this, thank you so much for watching it. Okay, students, so today we have covered 2 topics, that is the presidents of India and the classical dances of India. Now, coming to the homework part, your homework is to write those 6 questions in your notebook with the answers. Don't write the MCQs. Don't write the MCQs, I'm repeating. You just have to write those questions with answers, as I have discussed the answers for the presidents of India. And the main homework is you have to find out the 14th president of India, or you can say the present president of India, right? And the second homework from the classical dance is this: you don't have to make that pictures or collect the pictures. You can write numbering. For example, Bharatnatyam, you can write Bharatnatyam. For example, dance. Under the dance, you can write the names of the dances and here the states, right? So you can write it there, and then you will be able to understand that from which state which dance belongs, right? So your task is that in your previous year notebook you can take, or in a rough notebook you can write it down, okay? And you have to learn it. You have to learn it, right? And that's all for today, and we will be meeting in the next video with a new topic. Till then, take care of yourself, stay at home, and stay safe. Thank you so much.